has the African capital market been recovering since COVID?
The effects of COVID, along with the geopolitical issues post-COVID, have impacted the economic performance of Africa negatively. Slow GDP growth, high inflation, and high interest rates, along with poor dollar liquidity. This in turn has impacted the capital markets in Africa negatively in terms of performance and investment activity. If we reference our custody book in the past 2 to 3 years, our foreign investor book in South Africa has declined by around 30%. Our foreign investor book in African markets outside of South Africa have declined by more than 50%. This said, we have seen a small recovery in recent months. We have seen some material inflows in Nigeria and some material inflows in Kenya. We have also seen a pickup in the derivatives market in South Africa. We are hopeful that this trend will continue and we can see the African markets going in size and activity and getting back the sparkle that it lost.
How is it impacting African investor services?
The poor performance and lack of investment activity has led to post-trade activity in Africa remaining flat at best or declining. Whilst we have seen foreign investor activity slow down, we have seen a pickup from domestic investors. They have effectively filled the void left by foreign investors. In search for diversification and alpha, we have seen domestic investors take more money offshore, so effectively shifting activity from the domestic markets in Africa to international markets.
What is the outlook for custody and investor services in Africa?
We remain optimistic that the macros in the region will improve. This will in turn have a positive impact on the capital markets as well as the investor activity. We expect to see foreign investors return to the region. The local savings market, which is off a low base, we expect this to grow further, which in turn means more activity in the domestic capital market and potentially more activity in the international capital markets as well. There will be a need for new product capability to support the development of capital markets in Africa, for example, securities lending and derivatives clearing. We also see the need to change existing investor services products to cater for new markets in Africa. In this, I mean alternate assets as well as digital assets. Overall, the outlook for capital markets in Africa and the investor services business is as bright as the sun that shines on this African continent.